Allergy season is in full swing. How you can stop the symptoms before they start.
Baseball's been the hot sports topic lately. We show you a unique team that's up to bat.
The temps are heating up and the desserts are cooling down. A sneak peek at a new sweet treat. Studio G starts right now. We start off with breaking news this afternoon. Authorities believe they've determined the location of the missing Malaysian Airlines flight. Welcome to this edition of Studio G. I'm Christina Davies.
And I'm Trinae Williams. The Malaysian Prime Minister announced today that new data shows that the plane crashed in the South Indian Ocean with over 239 people lost. The families were notified by the airline via text message and briefed in person later by a representative. We'll have more updates on this developing story in tomorrow's newscast.
Here in the U.S., at least 8 people are dead and 108 are missing after a weekend mudslide in Washington state. The slide swept through a rural area about 55 miles northeast of Seattle. Several others are critically injured and over 30 homes are destroyed. Geologists believe it's been caused by a recent heavy rainfall. Authorities are still in search mode.
Bullying continues to be one of the biggest problems students face today, but one street performer is working to fight against it. Reporter Daphne Barreto has more on how one local organization is working to fight this kind of abuse and leave a positive legacy.
Music, food, and games, all taking place in the Nevada desert. People gathered on Saturday under the scorching Vegas heat for one purpose: to take a stand against bullying.
I wanted to create something that people could just change their lives, right? Find their passions, inspire each other.
Justin Spencer is a performer from the Las Vegas show Recycled Percussions and founder of Legacy X, an organization dedicated to offer support for victims of bullying.
This big bully project we're doing is we found that people that later on in life are having a hard time, finding their true passions in life, it stemmed from early age being bullied in schools and finding fears and insecurities. So we wanted to tackle that issue head on in earlier generations.
Mainly just to know that there's other people out there like them who are being bullied, and we all basically come together as like one big family and know that we're not alone and inspire other people.
But the highlight of the event is the unveiling of the world's largest Red X, which is composed of 250,000 red pieces of paper, each carrying anti-bullying messages and personal stories from victims, expressing what this symbol of hope means to them.
I hope that people can understand that the magnitude of, first of all, how hard it is to build something like this, first and foremost. Second of all, that people out there care. And there's actually, the bullies are in the minority, extremely in the minority. So we can rise up together as a unit and fend off that negativity in a positive environment.
Just getting everybody out here and trying to start something and try to put an end to bullying one person at a time.
For Studio G, I'm Daphne Barreto.
If you'd like to get involved or donate to the Legacy X Foundation, visit their website at legacyxfoundation.org.
Sneezing, coughing, watery eyes. Allergy season is back in full swing and is expected to hit the valley harder than ever. Studio G reporter Tristan has more.
The weather is getting warmer and the spring season is in full bloom. And with that comes allergy season. Las Vegas is no stranger to massive amounts of pollen, and allergy sufferers are at its mercy.
Clearly the wind is the biggest culprit. We have a significant seasonal variation in the way allergies affect people. So obviously during the spring, when the trees begin to pollinate, then allergy sufferers tend to have a more difficult time.
After relocating from Cuba, Karina Villanueva says that she never suffered from such intense allergies until experiencing the Las Vegas weather.
Before, never I got this problem. Never in my life. Very bad. Very, very bad. Very bad. My eyes itching, you know, coughing every time. My skin so dry.
According to the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, nearly 40 million Americans suffer from seasonal allergies. It's the 5th leading chronic disease in adults and the most frequently reported chronic condition in children.
Well, allergies affect your quality of life almost as much as any common condition we have. I mean, 25% of the population suffers with clinically significant allergies. It's a lot of people. It's responsible for more lost school time than any other condition.
In addition to simple treatments such as eye drops or a sinus rinse, Dr. Victor Cohen recommends some popular over-the-counter medications.
There's a whole group of what are considered non-sedating antihistamines, loratadine, which is Claritin, fexofenadine, which is Allegra, cetirizine, which is Zyrtec.
For Studio G, I'm Tristan Balagtas.
Tristan, thank you. According to Dr. Cohen, if you'd like to avoid those allergy symptoms, stay indoors with the windows closed and the air conditioner on.
CPR saved a man's life at a baseball game this last weekend. The hero, a 16-year-old baseball player. Alex Norwood is now a local celebrity in Atlanta, Georgia, after he saved an umpire from a sudden medical emergency.
In between innings, in between the second and the third inning, and Newton was on the field throwing their warm-up pitches, and the umpire just collapsed. He had gotten someone to call 911, and he said, "Does anybody know CPR?" And I got certified a little while ago, so I went out there and I checked for a pulse and started doing compressions. I didn't think I'd ever really need to use it, but I'm really glad that I know how to do it now, and this is evidence as to why it's important to know how to do it.
People like Norwood show that miracles can happen when it's least expected.
I was going to turn around and see a professional. I mean, I thought I was going to see an EMT worker. That's how confident the voice behind me was. And when I turned around and saw Alex, really speaks on the importance of not only being CPR certified, but that anybody can do it.
If you want to know more about CPR certification, go to heart.org. There you can find both in-person and online courses. After the break, an inside look at a downtown boutique that's making a name for itself.
And later, Valerie Mercenier sits down with a local group that sets to honor national icon this weekend. Stay with us.
I'm Christian FGY.
Kaylin Hyde.
And I'm Jay Luna.
And we're Ill Vibe Theory.
It's an underground hip-hop show here at UNLV,
where we focus on making the hip-hop culture in the Las Vegas Valley more prevalent and just making people more aware of up-and-coming underground hip-hop artists.
Basically, we play what we like. It's really as simple as that. Most of the stuff we like are our hits, so both.
On KUNV HD2, Las Vegas.
I want this place to be a place that they feel safe, is secure, a place where they get inspired. So many times we kind of get complacent in our everyday life, transforming lives in the community from the inside out. I've been in fitness my whole life, but now tying that in now in my spiritual walk, it's been just amazing. Some people may want to run a marathon. Some may want to just get off their asthma inhaler. Exercising and moving our bodies, I think it's, you know, we say if you don't use it, you lose it.
There's many high-end fashion boutiques in Las Vegas, but Feature Sneaker Boutique has retrofitted streetwear and high-end fashion that uplifts the culture in town. Store manager Angel Rodriguez tells us how to run a successful business with the rarity of products they carry.
What we tend to cater to is more upscale streetwear. So we do more high-end brands like Versace, Comme des Garçons, Marcelo Burlone, Noir. So more upscale, trying to offer something different to Vegas besides the regular streetwear. So definitely a lot of the brands that we carry are stuff you'll never find, let alone in Vegas or in the US. We have a couple brands like Thing, which is out of New Zealand. So we started to kind of convert people into Vegas and get them to this, you know, jogger trend with the cuff on the bottom, something smooth to show off your sneakers.
The store has been featured in the most read fashion news and information outlet called Hypebeast. bringing the culture from the East Coast and overseas to people locally. Many of the products they carry are products that no one in the world has. Rodriguez says that online media brings in the most business.
So we'll be the first ones to put product images and product shots out, so that's a high influence and that's how we market a lot. That Instagram has been our greatest marketing tool just because we're able to connect with our customers on a one-on-one basis instantly. The moment we get something at the warehouse, we take a picture of it and we shoot it up on our Instagram.
When fashion meets the internet, there are fashion bloggers that have been a tremendous part of the store's progress. This changes how consumers review the products and the experience in the store.
If you don't show a good experience to your customers, it's going to reflect in a person's blog. So a lot of people read and a lot of people pay attention to the internet, and the internet's the biggest tool.
Change is always good in Las Vegas. If the shoe fits, run with it. For Studio G, I'm Monica Cran.
Introducing different brands to the Las Vegas community since 2010, this boutique is here to stay with the viral help of social media.
From the islands to the desert to the snow caps, one restaurant owner is mixing a little bit of home with a little bit of everyone's favorite winter treat. Reporter Nicole Reynolds has the details.
Oh. Ever had a craving for two desserts at the same time? Well, right in Chinatown, there's a little place that combines shaved ice and ice cream to make a new, light, and healthy dessert, perfect for any season.
It's the texture of shaved ice, but it has some creaminess to it. So pretty much blended the two of them and came up with snow cream. We freeze all of our product in the back. We make all the blocks ourselves. It's basically a big block. Throw it in the shaver, shave it down. It comes out to a light and fluffy product, and we throw toppings and sauces on it.
But why Kuma? Why a little polar bear with no pants and only a tie?
It means bear in Japanese, or whether it be polar bear, any kind of bear. And funny question was like, why does the bear have a tie? Oh, because he's all business. And then why doesn't he have pants? Oh, he likes to party.
In addition to the healthy alternative and a fun-loving bear, Kuma invites guests in and keeps guests returning.
The full experience. It's the product, it's the atmosphere, it's the design, decor, all that. It's the full experience.
Kuma originally opened with 9 flavors, and after being in business for only 8 months, they now have 19 and are still looking to expand not only in flavors, but in location.
It may not always snow in Las Vegas, but that doesn't mean you can't have snow cream. For Studio G, I'm Nicole Reynolds.
A dessert definitely perfect for any season, especially now that it's warming up. Thanks, Nicole.
I specialize in underground local hip-hop music as well as your top hits. In the first hour, we play your top hits. Second hour, other local legends that you guys may have never heard of. What I want my listeners to realize is that there's more good music than what you hear on the radio. Just diversify your ears a little bit. I love it with all my heart. It's your boy Miles Lowe from the Miles Lowe Midweek Show. You can check my show out from the rebelhd2.com.
Scribe Cash radio show. We talk to new artists, major artists, the best artists. We talk about hip hop, R&B, anything else, hot topics. This is awesomeness. Play some new hip hop. Second hour, we typically play new R&B. Freaking amazing. I'm Scribe Cash. I'm the best. What's up? It's your girl Scribe Cash. This is the Scribe Cash radio show. You can listen to me on the rebelhd2.com.
Moon Sun season is from June 15th through September 30th. Reporter Christina Davies talks with one young lady who knows the effects of driving when it's raining.
During monsoon season, flooded and slippery roads are a risk to drivers while commuting in Las Vegas. Last monsoon season, Sophie Osterling witnessed a driver wreck his car.
It was pouring outside, and in this one intersection, there was a huge puddle, maybe a foot deep. And this guy comes up to the intersection turning left, and he was going over the speed limit, didn't realize the puddle, and swerved into it, and then he lost control of the car and completely turned it 360 all the way around and ended up driving up to the curb, hitting the stop sign pole.
Our roadways are typically dry most of the year. That means oil likes to build up on the roadways.
So when it does rain, due to our desert environment, water is not easily absorbed. In return, we get these oil slick roads, making it hard to control our vehicles.
Most of the flooding around here is flash flooding, so it's all short duration rainfall. So you're looking at how much rain going to fall in a certain interval of time. So if you got like a half inch in an hour around here, you're probably going to get at least some kind of minor street flood.
As drivers, we have to remember that our vehicles are not meant to drive through deep water.
You could stall, you could create a bigger hazard than the water itself by getting stuck in it. Law enforcement, EMS, fire rescue may have to come out and get you out of that water.
According to Trooper Elliott, the best thing you can do while it's raining is avoid flooded streets or driving at all. For Studio G, I'm Christina Davies.
Before monsoon season starts, be sure to check your windshield wipers because they do dry out throughout the year and may not be efficient for heavy rainfall. If you are going to be driving, slow down and increase your distance to other drivers.
Hey, how's it going? Monica here. I'm going to tell you your weather, and this is what I have for you right back after this break. Oh, well, all right, well, today we have a high of 74 and a low of 56. And don't forget to catch that sun before it sets at 6:57 p.m. today. Today we have 60 in San Francisco, 51 in Bryce Canyon, and 34 in Laramie. Looks like clear skies in the East Coast and some snow coming in Iowa, Missouri, and Kansas, and a little bit of rain in Miami. For tomorrow's forecast, looks like Los Angeles is at 65, very cloudy. Clear skies in Kansas and Iowa, and still rainy in Miami and snowing in New York. And for the extended forecast, we have quite a cloudy week. 81, very sunny 81 on Tuesday, and winds on Wednesday, and sunny on Saturday. And this is all we have for today. I'll see you next week.
Participation in Greek fraternity and sorority life at UNLV can provide an experience like no other, with benefits including supportive friends, leadership and career opportunities, and community service.
Greek life at UNLV is really great because it's a good way to network and meet new people from all over the place.
We got academics and we're all about that culture. So we encompass everything all around, and we're out here and we're trying to better ourselves and try to make it better, and let's just make it all better all together.
Collegiate DECA promotes personal and professional development through competitive events, community involvement, and leadership development.
I joined DECA because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. So I got to meet people, network, and definitely work on my public speaking.
To join DECA, it's a very simple process. You have to pay a $25 membership fee. You can either come to our next meeting, our website, which is unlvdeca.co.vu.
We're open to all majors who are interested in business, finance, or hospitality-related fields.
Hi, welcome back from the break. I'm Valerie Mercenier, and I'm sitting here with Jose Rivera. Hi, Jose, how are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. So you're helping the CSN Hispanic Student Union organize an event for Cesar Chavez Day?
Correct.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, the event is actually, it has a focus on education, so any proceeds towards the event, it'll actually benefit local Las Vegas students. So we will have a scholarship at the end of the event that we will actually fund out of what we make out of the event. We have a lot of local community members. We have a lot of not-for-profits, Greek Life here at UNLV helping out with the event. And pretty much we're looking for as much help as we can from the community.
Oh, okay. And so how can people get involved?
Okay, so a good way for people to get involved is you can contact me directly. My name is Jose. You could email me at river148@unlv.nevada.edu, and I can send you the information. If you're a student from outside of campus, you could always go to CSN, you could always go to CSN Serves. If you're part of La Voz, they're actually helping us out. You just have to let them know, that way they could actually give you hours that you're supposed to do for community service with them, through them.
Okay. And why do you think that Cesar Chavez is so important? Do you think he gets the recognition that he deserves? Or tell me a little bit about him for those of us who don't know.
Well, Cesar Chavez is now very well known. A lot of people don't really learn about him in school. I actually learned about him by myself. I had to go ahead and do a little bit of research on him. Martin Luther King, he was also an activist, just like Cesar Chavez was. He's more well known, but a lot of people don't really recognize Cesar Chavez as the strong community member as he was.
What did he do specifically?
Well, he fought for the rights of a lot of underrepresented groups, such as Filipinos in California. Also, Hispanics here in Nevada, also California. So he was pretty much an activist that fought for the rights of people.
Okay. And so what do you think community members can expect when they come out to the event?
They could expect pretty much we'll have folklorico dancers, we'll have a lot of Spanish bands, we'll have food vendors, we will have pretty much anything that people will expect at a festival. We have artisans coming out, a lot of local businesses, politicians.
What are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about I would say the Spanish bands that are going to be playing there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so, again, can you tell me where the event is, the location, time, date, all that information for those of us who want to go?
Yes, it's on March 29th, and it'll be at Craig Ranch Park. The event is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I mean, actually 4 p.m. actually.
Okay, so it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.?
Correct.
Okay, and you said it's on Craig Ranch Park?
Yes, and that's located on Craig and Commerce.
Okay, and on March 29th, right?
Correct.
Okay, Jose, well, thank you so much. I really wish you the best of luck with the festival.
Okay.
And we'll be right back with some more Studio G after the break. Stay tuned.
All right, thank you.
Our third pod is Kat Gonzalez.
We mainly talk about pop culture and whatever movie or TV show that we're interested in right now.
Pretty much everything about media, current events, current everything regarding pop culture and stuff.
I want them to laugh at us because we're so awkward.
This is a really casual show.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Toby.
And we're 3 Ps in a pod. Come listen to us at therebelhd2.com. I'm Chelsea.
I'm Toby.
It's your boy Miles Lowe.
Crystal McGuerza.
King Louie here. This is Don Conquer.
3 Ps in a pod.
The Miles Lowe Midweek Show.
The King Louie Show. The Revolution.
Combox Radio with Crystal May.
KUMV. The Rebel HD2.
Come listen to us at therebelhd2.com.
It's indie rock, pop rock, and underground hip hop, R&B mix, electronic and dance music.
Click on the listen link and there we are.
Welcome back from the break, everyone. An NBA All-Star adds a little twist to a favorite lemon lime soda.
And the late Fast and Furious star Paul Walker leaves a multi-million-dollar trust fund for his daughter. Here's Kyle with your entertainment news.
This is Kyle King, and I'm here with today's entertainment news. All-star NBA player LeBron James introduces us into his new Sprite 6 Sprite drink, and it has a new, fruity, tangy taste. Let's check it out. Miami Heat's two-time winning champion LeBron James introduces his new Sprite 6, which contains a hint of cherry and orange, and it actually is a sweet, tangy taste to it, along with the lemon lime flavor. Let's see what some of the fans have to think about this.
It's different. Little Miami flair, right?
Fruity and rejuvenated. And the drink is released nationwide. After Paul Walker's death in November, he left his daughter with a $16 million trust fund, and his mother actually filed a complaint to have sole custody of his daughter to have access of that $16 million. She claims that the biological mother would not be suitable for that $16 million trust fund. And that's all with today's entertainment news. Feel free to contact me at Kyle King UNLV through my Twitter and leave me a tweet, and we can discuss these topics today. That's all with today's news. Back to the desk.
So what'd you think of the new flavor of the Sprite?
That's definitely interesting. I think I'm going to try some.
Yeah, it's something different with a little bit of orange in there.
Right, yeah, different. I'm looking forward to trying that.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a sports league recruiting players with a special kind of talent. Reporter Brandy Weeks has this story.
League hosted their first opening game of the season on Saturday, giving kids and adults with cognitive or physical challenges a chance to play America's favorite pastime.
Beautiful day for baseball.
Mayor Carolyn Goodman greeted the players with enthusiasm after throwing the first pitch.
Are we going to play hard? Yes, we are. We're going to have a great time.
Eager baseball players lined up for the first inning as spectators cheered on.
Confusion here. Already on the base. Rodrigo and then Noah. Okay, cool. Noah's making his way over to first.
Parents anticipate the season because of how much their kids love it.
He's definitely grown in terms of understanding the game and learning, what baseball is about, and so he has fun in that regard.
A friend. Playing sports with a cognitive or physical challenge is no easy task.
If you're not living a life with somebody with special needs, the opportunity to play sports is very rare because they just don't understand or don't play the rules they're supposed to. So an opportunity like Miracle League, it gives them an opportunity to actually play a sport and somebody understands how they're going to behave.
Volunteers from Best Buddies, gaming companies, churches, and high schools joined in by helping every child reach home plate.
Just a lot of love here. And when you get into an environment of just complete love, it's nothing better. So that's why we do it.
Everyone was a winner today. For Studio G, I'm Brandy Weeks.
Thanks, Brandy. It's not too late to sign up for the spring season. Games are every Saturday at 9 a.m. until May 10th.
So have you ever helped out with the Miracle League?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either, but my uncle has Down syndrome, so I have helped out with the Special Olympics before, and everyone's a winner, and
yes,
I love to see them challenge and do the walks and everything.
Yeah, I would love to participate and see them, play and stuff. That's a very heartwarming story that brings tears to my eyes, but in a good way.
Yeah, and so
yeah,
that's all for today. I'm Christina Davies.
And I'm Trinae Williams. We'll see you here again tomorrow for another edition of Studio G.